Good evening, everybody. Crypto Strain here. Done a video on Chili's 18 months ago, would you believe? It was 85 cents. In fact, I've done the video, it was up 80% in 24 hours, going through a crazy growth. Obviously, the market's changed massively in the last 18 months, was based in the bull run then. It's changed a lot, okay? However, Chili's is making absolute massive progress with Socius, the app, with these fan tokens, okay? Chili's is basically the only one, it's the leading sort of digital currency for sports and entertainment, um, offering these fan tokens basically, and go through the Socius app and get these tokens, okay? So Chili's, as I say, massive progress. Then it was 85 cents, market 4.7 billion, 62% of the supply out there. Here we are today, rank 39, market cap just 1.4 billion. I say just, it's still obviously a massive market cap. The supply is now 68%. All in the last 24 hours, half a billion. So it's still doing absolutely fantastic, okay? Now, the fact it's holding its own in the top 50, got massive progress, 540,000 people watching it alone with just under 24 cents, down nearly 8% the last 24 hours. Okay, so it's making huge strides. Now, they're always making progress. Go on Chili's.com, the world's leading blockchain fintech provider for sports and entertainment. Okay, and they've just launched their Chain 2.0 recently. It's always in the news, and I say they're constantly developing with Socius, with all these different concepts and these fan tokens. Now, I received an email from OKX last night basically saying, obviously, Man City sort of sponsors OKX and all their training shirts, which is great to see. So they're obviously talking about the City fan token. By holding the City fan token, it allows you to participate in club decisions to VIP experiences. The City fan token makes you more than just a fan. It's about embracing the fan to be more connected with the club. And obviously, people are going to hold the token. They're fans. They're not going to sell it. They're going to hold it long term. As especially Manchester City, the Premier League champions last few years, have been a massive success. You know, they're getting worldwide fan base now, actually huge. You know, really are making huge strides with Pep Guardiola as their manager, a team which spends and spends all the time. You know, it's absolutely fantastic. So the City token, obviously, OKX was primarily talking about that, but they did hold a competition, like a poll. State said this past week we organised a poll asking you to vote for your favourite fan tokens to be listed next on OKX. Now the winners were Portugal national team fan token, second was Argentine Football Association fan token, ARG, and the third was Flamengo, Mingo. Okay, now POR, the Portugal one, is already on OKX, as you can see. So they listened to the poll, they listened to their people who voted, and they've listed it already, which is, again, is great to see it interacting with the communities. So I think OKX are so forthright with these many different sides to the ecosystem, as done dedicated videos before. But with these fan tokens, they do literally list so many of them. Okay, now I say the Portugal one, currently ranked 746, $5.26, only going to be 20 million. Okay, so over time, again, it's got huge potential. It's not financial advice, but you go through these fan tokens, you can see the huge potential. Hopefully, we'll have one from our home country, England, very soon. I can imagine that'd be absolutely huge if they did ever launch that. Okay, now obviously, Man City is the one they're going to mention because I say, you know, the fact OKX and Manchester City have got this partnership. It's great to see on the news. You see the Man City players in their OKX shirts. Naturally, everyone associated with football sees what is OKX, and again embraces crypto and blockchain. Also with Manchester United, you see them again when they're training with Tezos on their training shirts. Again, it's fantastic to see crypto be such mainstream adoption all the time. Now, the next one on their poll was Argentine football, currently ranked 808, $5.81. Okay, the markup just over 8 million. You can see there, it's only 20 million again is the max supply, only 7%. Now, most of them, I'll go through most of these fan tokens, it does seem to be 20 to 30 million is the max supply, which is really low in crypto speak, hence with the prices. Now, Flamengo, which come number 3 in their poll, ranked 834 with a markup just over 7 million. Volume in the last 24 hours, 2.7 million though. It's $2.23. But again, you can see only 11% of the supply is out there, but it's 30 million max supply on there. Okay, so again, you've got to sort of put in a bigger perspective long term here with these tokens. Now, what fascinating on their site is, you scroll through, it's got so much information, is the upcoming FTO, the fan token offering, similar to an ICO, initial coin offering. They offer FTOs. Now, you can see the ones that are already finished, the ongoing ones. I haven't heard of all these clubs, let's be honest, but what I will say, I'll show you in a minute all the different partners. It's not just football or soccer, as the Americans call it. It's not just that, it's various sports, okay? Now, as you scroll through, like Benfica, that'd be huge to be defined. Okay, and you scroll through, English Rugby League sides there, Leicester Tigers, Harlequins. We've got Spanish teams to fill there, which I've heard of. Okay, now listing soon, Crystal Palace, Premier League club here in the UK, but also the Italian one. Now, that really fascinated me because obviously Italy, very passionate country when it comes to football. So I looked into that and I thought, oh, I definitely want to do that FTO. That'd be absolutely huge. And then, unfortunately, it's already happened, and I was absolutely shocked. This happened back in March. They listed it, and 150,000 units were available, and they sold out literally within 24 hours. So the initial part they've offered to the Italian football community, 150,000 sold out, but they're only selling for a couple of cents, which again is absolutely fascinating when you see all them other fan tokens are $2, $3, $7, $8 each. Okay, now if they're all going to be like this supply of 20 to 30 million, if we can get them at these FTO stage, even if it's like 10, 15, even 30, 50 cents, again, there's potential there for some really good profits. Okay, now my football team in the UK, sorry, England, is Tottenham Hotspur. I'd love to do a fan token there. Obviously, I'd get some without doubt. So I'll follow them on Twitter as well. I'll show their Twitter in a minute. It's something to keep an eye on, but I think these FTOs could be highly rewarding. I think even Crystal Palace, to be fair, would be actually, because it's got a massive fan base here in England and also worldwide as well. It's still got a big fan base. But I think when you get a national team like Italy, imagine if they did Spain as well, or Germany even, there'd be so much interest. And I said I missed that obviously 6 months ago and they'd done that, but just for a few cents, it'd be fascinating to see when the ITA is on CoinMarketCap, on the social app, or if they will actually do list it soon. You can actually get on there, see the price. Will be absolutely fascinating. Now, also on socios.com, you can see 150 plus partners, 25 countries on 4 continents. Now, football, look at the top tier there. You can see Barcelona, Juventus, Paris Saint-Germain, AC Milan and Roma. Okay, but still many, many other clubs listed, huge ones. Even the Premier League here, Arsenal, Everton, Leeds United, Aston Villa. Now, you scroll through, it's also gaming. Okay, they've got fighting, the UFC, motorsport, basketball, and this goes on. Tennis, Davis Cup, American football. Look at all those big teams. And also they do ice hockey, MLS, and rugby. Okay, now I say follow them on Twitter. I find they're very active on Twitter. 321,000 followers. You can see how this is getting so huge. It really is like the world's first. It states there, multi-sport fan engagement rewards app. Getting the club and the fans joined together for the future of the club, and people hold a part of that club. And again, when you've got the supplies, only 20 to 30 million, once blockchain and crypto is even more understood than it already is, and really is, they've way of life sort of thing, you can see where these tokens could go, especially huge clubs. Okay, and it is absolutely fascinating. Now, this is a really good site for people interested in fan tokens. It's fanmarketcap.com, laid out exactly the same as CoinMarketCap. However, obviously, it's just about fan tokens. You can see on the screen the global fan token market cap today is $465 million. Number one is Santos, which price is $18.14. Okay, the market cap is approaching 78 million. Then it's Lazio, great club in Italy, Porto, then Paris Saint-Germain. Then you've got the Alpine F1 team. Then Manchester City, we talked about that token earlier, number 6. Barcelona, number 7. Argentine, the one that won, comes second in OKX's poll, is ranked number 8. Okay, so you can actually see on CoinMarketCap, Santos FC fan token is the highest ranked 264. Okay, volume in the last 24 hours is huge. It's been very up and down. We had a low of $17.63 and a high nearly $20, and the volume was 157 million. So it's absolutely fantastic, Santos. Now, I've heard of Santos, obviously, but you can just imagine that's $18.11. Okay, again, look at the supply, only 15%, again, 30 million. So $18.11, when they do these FTOs and big clubs, you can see where it can go. Now, you go back to Man City token, $6.38. Okay, now as that client gets more interest, you could again got some potential here. So I say it's not financial advice, do your own research. But me personally, I'll certainly be following on obviously Twitter for the next FTOs, but also on their site. It could be fascinating the ones they list. It truly could. So also I say Chiliz is the centre of all of it. I say I'll put their link below for their site, chiliz.com. Absolutely fantastic what they're doing. Every part of Chiliz, and again, it done. We need to all go back to Chiliz on their actual market cap. Now, when I've done that video before, obviously it was a lot more price, but I said it'd be up 81% that day. And actually, when I've done that video, within 24 hours, it was down to 44 cents. But it never only got to 89 cents was its highest ever price. Okay, now we've got 68% of the supplies out there, and we're just under 24 cents. Okay, now it's ranked 39 still. So again, next bull run, Chili's got everything primed and set up to be absolutely huge and a great profit. But who knows? Time will tell. In fact, you can see in the last 24 hours, I've actually had a high of nearly 27 cents and the low just at the bottom end of 23 cents. So I think it's absolutely fascinating. I think these fan tokens, obviously going for long term, and just go on fan market cap, and you see the market cap is approaching not far off $500 million. Okay, so thanks very much. I was giving insight into these fan tokens. So I think fan market cap is absolutely fantastic. So thanks very much. Please like, subscribe, comment. Let's smash that YouTube algorithm. I'd love to get to 20,000 subscribers the next 6 months. That'd be absolutely fantastic. I genuinely appreciate everyone's support. So thanks very much. As usual, anyone help, email me, info@cryptostrain.com, all my social media links below. Thanks very much. Have a wonderful evening. We'll chat again soon. Cheers now. Bye.